Like I told you, I didn't even feel like I did the whole thing right, but I knew I said it how I wanted it, the best I could. You know, I had to cut it for 2 minutes because like I seen like 3 people that went on before me where they went over their time and they was cutting their mics off or the music was going high over them. So I was like, I don't want to get caught up in that. So I got to figure it out, you know. And then as soon as I got to the podium, I see the numbers just going down. These big numbers just clicking down. I'm like, damn, I ain't got time to even say hello, nothing. You got to get straight into it, you know. So I didn't even know how, you know, I felt the response from the crowd while I was saying it, you know. But I just didn't know that it was. I didn't know if that was just a couple of people that was right next to me that I heard. You know, it felt like it was a lot of people, but I was so focused on what I was saying. Whenever I perform, I lock eyes with like 2 or 3 people. I find one person over there, I find one person here, and I find one there. Because, you know, you want to be able to look like you surveying the crowd, but you want to get energy from somebody. Because you could look at the wrong person, they just be looking at you like, what you doing up there, man? Nobody want to hear that shit. So you find somebody that you feel is feeling what you're saying, and they like this, like you talking to them. And they give you the energy to keep going. So as I'm going, I find that person, and I'm looking, and they like, and they standing up and they clapping. So I'm just I'm in the mode. I know they feeling it. I don't know who else is feeling it, but
it's different because you were just
you can't focus on that is millions of people out there. You can't even focus that at least a million people are seeing this. You can't focus on that. Because then you just get a little nervous. So when I did it and I got off the stage and everybody was like, yo, brother, I was like, whoa, you know, this is impactful. I thought it was I did good, but you know, you don't realize that. And then, you know, after I did it, the next day when I sat with the minister, and I think I got footage of it too, and he just was like, it was amazing, man. He's like, yo, I was like, I was inspired by you. He said, nah, you inspired me, man. You was out there. Farrakhan, the minister. You know, that's the minister, man. Listen, they need to know. If you talking about the Million March and you say the minister, they know who it is. Sensei. I sat there with Sensei, and he just was like, you know, he was just amazed. They was like in amazement. It's just like, damn. So when the people you idolize start respecting what you do, then everybody else don't really matter. You know, like the rest of the shit don't matter. When you know that somebody has God-given ability, like no matter what they say about that man, the way he's able to move people with just words at 83 years old, like it ain't too many people that can say, yo, I need 1 million people to come to the park next week, and they gonna come. You know, like that's just power in itself. And he ain't the tough person. He ain't out there doing just with words, just making you believe something, you know. So when this person who has that ability, you know, gives you that same type of, you know, cosign and make you feel like you have that ability, it's like you could die now. I could die. I don't even got to do nothing else. You know, so that's just like a highlight of life for me, man. It was.
How you feel now, right now?
Well, at this moment, it's just like, you know, a lot of people is saying how much they respect what I did or how much it moved them, and it's like, you know, sometimes you be like, I've been doing that, or you know, y'all should have been know that, but at the end of the day, you just really feel humbled and appreciated, and it's just like maybe now y'all can pay attention now, you know, maybe since. It takes one thing for people to pay attention. So, you know, maybe now y'all paying attention. So as y'all can go back in the catalog that I did for 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 years and find music that has that same passion, that has that same, you know. And I find that now, a lot of people like, yo, I didn't even know you had all this. Yo, you know, they go through your catalog and they like, wow, it's crazy. You know, so hopefully they listening, you know, and I can just keep giving them my passion.